Heraclitus' analogy beautifully captures the essence of change. Life is like a river, dynamic and ever-changing. Every moment, every experience, every interaction shapes us, molds us, and propels us toward a new direction. It's a ceaseless dance that we are all part of, an eternal symphony of transformation. But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, why is change so inevitable? Why does life insist on this relentless metamorphosis? The answer is quite simple and profound. Change is the heartbeat of existence, the rhythm of life, the very fabric of our reality. It's the way of the universe, the law of nature, the essence of evolution. Our world is in a constant state of flux, and so are we. We are not the same people we were yesterday, and we won't be the same tomorrow. Yet we often resist this natural flow, clinging to the familiar, the comfortable, and the known. But why is change so inevitable? Sarah, a successful lawyer, felt unfulfilled. Taking Heraclitus' wisdom, she pursued photography, the best decision she ever made. This is a story of courage and the power of embracing change. Sarah had been a lawyer for 10 years. By society's standards, she was successful and had a stable job. But deep down, she felt a persistent sense of dissatisfaction. She yearned for something more, something that truly spoke to her passion. In her heart, she was a photographer. One day, Sarah decided to take a leap of faith. She resigned from her well-paying job to pursue her true passion, photography. It was a bold move, one that was met with surprise and concern from her friends and family. But Sarah was determined. In her interview, Sarah shared, "Leaving my stable job was scary. I was stepping into the unknown, but I knew I needed to be true to myself, so I took the plunge, and it turned out to be the best decision I ever made." Sarah's journey was not easy. There were times of self-doubt and financial instability, but she stayed the course. Today, Sarah is a renowned photographer, capturing moments that tell powerful stories. Most importantly, she wakes up every day with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of embracing change. It's about daring to step into the unknown and following your heart. It's about realizing that change, however daunting, can lead to self-discovery and fulfillment. John faced a health crisis, changing his perspective. Embracing the changes led him to a healthier lifestyle. John's journey began when he was diagnosed with a chronic disease. This life-altering event forced him to confront his unhealthy habits and lifestyle. The river of his life had suddenly turned into a turbulent storm. But as the ancient wisdom of Heraclitus suggests, the river of life is never the same, and neither are we. As John grappled with his health crisis, he began to see it not as a calamity, but as an opportunity to change his habits, his mindset, and ultimately, his life. In his own words, "My health crisis was a wake-up call. I realized I had been taking my health for granted. I had to make a change." And change he did. John adopted a healthier diet, started exercising regularly, and began practicing mindfulness. He swapped late-night parties for early morning jogs, fast food for fresh fruits and vegetables, but it wasn't easy. Change, especially when it's forced upon us, can be incredibly challenging, but John stayed resilient. He understood that to navigate his health journey successfully, he had to embrace change, not resist it. Through his journey, John discovered a newfound appreciation for life. He learned that health is wealth, and that the real richness of life lies not in external achievements, but in inner well-being. Change can be a catalyst for a healthier and more appreciative life. John's story is a shining testament to the power of embracing change. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to shape our destiny and create a healthier, happier life. Adaptability is crucial. Think of it as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. In the swirling currents of life, adaptability is our lifeline, our secret weapon. It's the ability to adjust to new conditions swiftly and with ease, to pivot in response to the unexpected, and to evolve with the changing tides of time. Let's hear from some experts on this. Psychologist Dr. Jane says, "Adaptability is about being open-minded, resilient, and finding creative solutions." Coach Mark adds, "It's about being flexible, about learning to dance in the rain instead of waiting for the storm to pass." Adaptability is not just about surviving change, but thriving through it, seizing the opportunities it presents. It's about turning the unknown into a journey of discovery, the unfamiliar into a chance to learn and grow. So remember, each time life throws a curveball your way, it's an invitation to flex your adaptability muscle, to transform, to evolve. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth. Facing fear is common. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. The unknown often poses a daunting challenge. It's a mysterious realm where our imaginations run wild, often picturing the worst possible scenarios. But here's a little secret. The unknown is not always a dark abyss. Instead, it's a canvas waiting for you to paint your own story. Now let's hear from some motivational speakers on this topic. Speaker 1 says, "The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it's important to remember that every great adventure begins with stepping into unfamiliar territory." And Speaker 2 adds, "One helpful strategy is breaking down big changes into smaller, manageable steps. This gives you a sense of control and boosts your confidence as you make progress." Remember, the unknown is simply uncharted territory. It's an adventure waiting to happen, a story waiting to be written. Embrace the uncertainty to discover new strengths. Heraclitus reminds us that nothing is permanent. True stability comes from within. So how do we find this elusive stability amidst the whirlwind of change? It's about shifting our perspective and finding peace within ourselves. Spiritual leaders and philosophers often speak to this. They share that the key lies in cultivating inner peace and mindfulness. As one spiritual leader suggests, in the face of life's constant flux, we must cultivate a tranquil mind. It's like being the eye of the storm. A philosopher echoes this sentiment, saying change is a natural part of life. It's not something to resist, but to embrace. We must learn to be like water, flowing with the currents of change rather than against them. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't strive for external stability, but rather, we should place our focus on nurturing an inner sanctuary. Only then can we navigate change with grace and resilience. Accept that change is a natural part of life. Find peace and stability within.